on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life.
Hey guys, it's Perrigan-Worley coming to you from South Holston Lake for episode 13. Lake and electricity? Huh? Okay, so first announcements. I wanted to say, guys, you guys are doing awesome. Do you know that last week I only had to send 2 names in to Dr. King that weren't working? That is amazing. Something sad, this is our last video that you will have a quiz on. Maybe not sad to you, but we have this video today, and then we have the Wallace video, and that's it. Then we're done. We will have a time, I told you guys in May that you'll be able to come back to the school to get your belongings and your awards. Dr. King did say that it may actually be in June before you guys can come back to the school, but I cannot wait till you come back so I can see you. But we will let you know that date. After I quit doing videos, I will still be sending you emails, so continue to check your emails. So we've got this week. Next week will be the Wallace video. You won't have any new social studies. You will have the Wallace video, and then you'll have any makeup work that you may not have done in the past weeks before. So we're about done, guys. So we learned that electricity comes from our water source, which is so weird. I hope you learned that, but I'm going to review that. So what happens, we come out here and we swim and we ski and we snorkel and do all kinds of fun things out here, but this water's for a purpose. On the end of that water, right below that big mountain right there, is a man-made dam that I talked to you about the last episode. It is called the South Holston Dam. That was man-made back in the 50s. But what happens is there's turbines that turn. And when those turbines turn, they create energy. And that's how we get our electricity. So before we learn about electricity, we need to learn about 2 types of energy: kinetic and potential. Very boring subject to me. And I couldn't keep them apart because kinetic means that it's active energy. It's working, it's moving, it's doing something. Potential energy means it's just sitting there waiting, and I always got them confused until I used my nice way of learning things. You guys remember how I do that? You remember? So I'm going to tell you a little story. So with potential energy, I looked at that word and I thought, the first 3 letters of potential energy is pot. And at my house, we are not proper. I don't know if you knew that or not. So we do not say, I need to go to the rest area. I need to go to the restroom. Please excuse me. I need to go, whatever you say. No, in my household, we say, I gotta go to the pot. I gotta go to the pot. And you know what that means. So when you go to the pot, you have potential energy because you're sitting there and you're waiting for it to happen. It has not happened. You're sitting on the pot and you're waiting for that energy to happen. And then when it does, you have kinetic energy, and that means you have a lot of energy coming out. Okay. So all of this right here, this is potential energy. This potentially will make a lot of energy, and that will supply most of the Tri-Cities with electricity. And how that works is once it goes through those big turbine fans, it gets the electrons all crazy. And then remember how we talked about electrons at the beginning of the year, how we can put them through a tube and make them go with magnets and all this stuff to make electricity in our wires above ground and underground? Well, here's our guest speaker. It is going to be Ryan Strong. He's actually my son-in-law, and he works for the Tennessee BTES, which is Bristol, Tennessee
Essential Services.
Essential Services. Thank you, Kelsey. And they're the ones that take all of this energy and convert it into energy to give Bristol, Tennessee electricity. Bristol, Virginia Utilities Board does the same thing, and it's called, what is it, Kelsey? BVU, Bristol, Virginia Utilities, and it does the same thing with different types of energy, but the same concept with water moving turbines. So listen to what Ryan does.
My name is Ryan Strong, and I work for BTES, and we work on power lines to generate power to your house. In this next video, I will be showing you how we fix stuff when the storms come through.
Okay, so that was my son-in-law Ryan and my daughter Kelsey explaining to you about how we get electricity from the lake. Also, if you're scared of heights, that's probably not going to be a job for you, but if you're not scared of heights and you enjoy what you're learning in this video, it's a great job. So I wanted to, before we leave the lake, I wanted to show you, got some fishermen down here, but the mountains up there that you see right there, the Holston Mountains. And if you are standing on John Battle's front porch and you look way out in the horizon and you see the mountains, you know that those are the mountains that you're seeing at the lake. So the lake's not that far away. If you've never come out here, I suggest you come out and just look. We're out here all summer long swimming. There's lots of fun stuff to do, but check it out. Time for the joke. But I first wanted to show you South Holston. This is 421 Rant. Lots of fishermen out here today. We used to park our truck right here, and this is where we would put our boat in and play all day long. So guys, really check out South Holston, my most favorite place in the whole wide world. Okay, it's joke time. How did Benjamin Franklin feel when he discovered electricity? He felt shocked. He just
Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. If we keep on the sunny side.